It's time for Around the Ozarks News, brought to you by the Springfield Greene County Park Board, Kitchen Land USA, and Thompson Sales. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Forhetz.
Well, good morning to you. Here we are on Friday. We made it. Good to see you this morning. And as you can see, it's just me this morning. Sarah is in Dallas with our two girls, and they will all be participating in triathlons this weekend. So it's a wild weekend. I think Sarah races tomorrow, and then the girls race Sunday morning. They're 15 and 13, so they're in a different group, I guess. I don't know. I don't even know the distance they're doing, but I know that they've been training for it, and it's going to be probably an eye-opening experience for the girls. They haven't done a triathlon like this, a big one like this, with lots of people in open water. So I'm anxious to hear about it when they get home, and even before they get home. So I'm just praying that they're safe in the water and safe on the bike and have fun. So we'll do some news this morning, and then we'll get you going on your weekend because it's here, right? It's exciting. In the news, a ringleader in a deadly drug trafficking ring in our area was sentenced to 30 years in prison without parole. And this is horrifically sad, but at least two people we know of, lost their lives due to the fentanyl he conspired to distribute in Greene and Christian counties. He's one of 14 people charged in this case, and 10 others have already been sentenced. So police really did a nice job breaking up that ring, and may have saved a lot of lives in doing so. Plaza Towers in Springfield has a new owner. Springfield resident Trent Overhue was the highest bidder on the steps of the Greene County Courthouse this week. Isn't that something? The winning bid was just more than $13.3 million. Of course, you'll recall we've been covering this for months now. The bank foreclosed on the Plaza Towers after the previous owner, Marco Dennis, was indicted on criminal charges, including domestic assault and kidnapping. And he, Mr. Dennis, remains in prison awaiting trial. A Marionville woman is accused of stealing more than $11,000 cash from the Dollar General store where she worked over the course of just a few weeks. $11,000 in just a few weeks. 42-year-old woman was in charge of depositing cash at a bank. And instead, she is accused of stealing thousands of dollars from the deposits, all in less than a month. She will be in court next month, could be sentenced up to 7 years in prison if she is convicted. The former leader of Least of These food pantry in Ozark is now the new leader of the new Jordan Valley Family Health Foundation. Christy Carter is the very first executive director of that new foundation through Jordan Valley Community Health Center, of course. The foundation will work alongside the health center to provide charitable opportunities to improve health in our community. Carter had been with Least of These for 10 years before leaving the organization just last month, and now she's working over at the new foundation. So congratulations to her. I'm sure there are great things ahead for that organization. You know, we've all been watching the stock market go up and down, mostly down in recent days, as investors try to figure out the tariff situation and what that means for all of us. But here's some good economic news for you. Inflation was down last month, as were gas prices. February, for example, saw the lowest inflation numbers since the end of summer last year. So that's a good trend. Oil prices also dropped 15% last week, which should translate to lower prices that we will all be paying at the pump. So we're waiting for that, even as we wait for the stock market to get back on track. The local trail system is working on improvements. Ozarks Greenways, great trail system, held a public meeting to talk about a proposed plan to make a trail out of unused railroad line from Sunshine to Kissick in Springfield. Right now, the Chadwick Flyer Trail, which is what we're talking about, has 3.2 miles of finished trail. has 3.2 miles of trail that's being converted into trail right now, and 5.6 miles still left of unfinished trails as part of that 12-mile route. So slowly but surely making progress on the Chadwick Flyer. And this is a neat story. Always love these kind of stories. Some Springfield Public School kids were just blessed with a new set of wheels to help them get to and from school faster and easier. The North Springfield Betterment Association donated another 23 bikes this week. That brings the total to 82 bikes given to the district to help students get to and from school. So good work on their part, and get those kids rolling, that's for sure. Hey, if you're looking for something family-friendly for tonight or for Sunday, you might try the Ozarks Lyric Opera. It is super cool, and it is performing The Little Prince at the Gilloys Theater tonight at 7:30, and then again on Sunday at 2:30. If you're interested in that, seeing The Little Prince at the Gilloys, you can go to Gilloys Theater. That's a THR at the end, theater, gilloystheater.com, and get tickets there. And read more about it if you don't know what The Little Prince is. Also, this weekend, Rogersville is holding its Spring Food Truck Festival, which sounds fantastic. Sounds delicious, actually. You can check out food trucks at Rogersville City Park from 11 to 4 tomorrow. And they're also going to have out there an Easter egg hunt for the kids. So 11 to 4, Rogersville City Park tomorrow. And as we get some great spring weather this weekend, you can check out the HBA Home and Outdoor Living Show at the Ozark Empire Fairgrounds. That starts today, actually. So if you have time, run out there starting at noon to 6 today. Tomorrow from 10 to 6. And then Sunday from 11 to 6 out there, Ozark Empire Fairgrounds, Wilson Logistics Arena. So it'll be indoors. But you'll enjoy that walk to and from your car because it's beautiful out. So here's what they say. Whether you're building your dream home, planning a renovation, or upgrading your spaces, you'll find cutting-edge trends, connect with industry pros, and dive into interactive workshops. So if any of those sound like you, need to get out there to the fairgrounds starting today through Sunday. And then, of course, we have our contest going on, which is, a great contest. One of the things that I love about Around the Ozarks, and I'm sure you do as well, is all the great contests we have. We're always giving away something incredible. Chiefs tickets, signed jerseys, Cardinals tickets, all kinds of stuff. And right now, because it's spring, we're giving away a zero-turn lawnmower. Yeah. All you have to do is go to aroundtheozarks.com to enter for your chance to win. We are teaming up with Springfield's Rock Station, Q102, and Sportsland pickup covers and trailer sales for what we're calling the Ultimate Mower Giveaway. And that's what this is. A Ferris zero-turn mower valued at nearly $5,000. We're just going to give it away to somebody if you enter our contest. We're going to pick 5 qualifiers every week, and you'll be part of this drawing, and then we'll have an in-person giveaway at Sportsland on Friday, May 2nd. So it's coming up. The winner will be chosen by reverse drawing. So I'm not sure exactly what that is, but I think it sounds fun. I think they whittle people down. Maybe there's a group of however many, and then they make you sit down, and then the last one standing gets it. I don't know if that's what this is, but it's a reverse drawing. You can figure that out, and maybe you know what it is. You have to be 18 years old or older to win the zero-turn mower. Go to aroundtheozarks.com. That's really a great website, and it's an app as well on your smartphone, because not only can you enter the contest every week, we're always giving something cool away, but it has the event calendar. So the things that I talked about, the Ozarks Lyric Opera, Rogersville Food Truck Festival, what was the outdoor living thing at the Ozark Empire Fairgrounds, all those are on there. You can check it out for yourself, and then I'll highlight some of them as we go through the week, Sarah and me. So they're down at this triathlon. It's going to be cool. I'm looking forward to the stories that they're going to bring back. It's really, as I said, the first big one that the girls have done. So the key, they're really good swimmers. That's their specialty, is swimming, which is usually not the specialty of most people in triathlons. So they were coached to get out quickly in front of everybody as fast as you can swimming, and just swim, your heart out, and get a lead on a lot of people. Because, man, when everybody gets in that water, especially with dudes and stuff, the arms are flying. It can get scary and dangerous because it's every man for himself, and they're teenage girls. So we'll see what happens. I'm sure they'll do well, and Sarah will probably win because that's what happens. She doesn't train all that much, and then she wins stuff. I don't know. It's insane. All right. I hope you have a great weekend and enjoy whatever you're going to be doing with your family. Certainly enjoy the weather, maybe some yard work. And I hope to see you back here with Sarah right back here on Monday. Have a great weekend.
It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, sponsored by John's Heating and Air, Command Family Medicine, and Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to your Friday. It is April 11th, and we are starting out the day with temperatures in the low 40s. Overall, it's going to be a cooler day in the forecast with highs in the low 60s, but still plenty of sunshine to enjoy and a great weekend setting up for the Ozarks. It'll be a bit breezy today in the forecast with winds out of the northwest. It's one of the reasons we're going to stay a bit cooler today. Of course, that cold front came through yesterday. It's also one of the reasons that it's a bit cooler today and the reason that we have a northwest breeze. Cooler conditions, but plenty of sunshine. So grab the light jacket this morning and sunglasses. That's what you'll need. We're staying dry in the forecast today, tomorrow, and on Sunday. So if you're looking for outdoor plans this weekend, aside from the wind, I think things are going to cooperate for us. We did have that frontal boundary pass through here yesterday. We're still holding on to the cooler conditions and the northwest breeze in the forecast. I also want to mention that there's at least a chance for some patchy frost in the eastern Ozarks on Friday morning, where temperatures may get down close to 32 degrees. I think we'll be warmer than that 35, my forecasted low here in Springfield. But if you live in the eastern Ozarks or you're listening east of the Springfield region this morning, make sure you take precaution and cover up any of that sensitive vegetation if you already have it out. Winds not too strong today. I don't have gusts to 30 or anything, but I think we'll see a breeze 10 to 20 miles an hour through the course of the day today. Then a gradual warming trend will be with us through the weekend. That will headline the weekend forecast with temperatures making their way back into the 70s tomorrow. I think we could hit 80 degrees again by Sunday. It'll be a beautiful weekend in the Ozarks temperature-wise, and those 80s will be brought to us by very strong southerly winds in the forecast. I am expecting that high temperatures on Saturday will be near 70, so 70 and sunshine is not too bad at all. We'll have sunny skies in the forecast Saturday, Sunday, and then by Monday, some cloud cover returns to the region. Overall, next week, temperatures are looking quite mild, and I do have kind of a dry period as we head into the rest of the weekend forecast, and most of next week is looking dry as well. Drought conditions, by the way, kind of wiped out from the heavy rainfall that we had around last week, so it's all right that we're dry. We don't have fire concerns. We had a whole lot of moisture, in fact, too much too fast just a week ago, so the dry weekend is going to be a welcome change for us. Around the country, what's making headlines? Well, it's stormy weather for the mid-Atlantic all the way into New England today. We also have record warmth for much of the Southwest into portions of the Great Basin. And then there is a fire weather concern. It's just not for us. It's for the northern Great Plains and portions of Central Florida. That's where we're expecting some fire weather headlines, where much of upstate New York is going to see some late season snowfall in the forecast as they head into the weekend. Around the Ozarks, a wake up weather brain twister trivia question. The question yesterday, which Easter candy brand, known for its hollow chocolate figures, saw a sales increase of over 500% in the 4 weeks leading up to Easter 2023 compared to the prior 4 weeks? And the options that I gave you of chocolate companies or candy brands are A, Lindt, B, R.M. Palmer, C, Hershey's, or D, Russell Stover. Many of these may be familiar, but the correct answer is the least well-known. It is B, R.M. Palmer, which primarily works in the space of holiday-themed candy. Yeah, you would recognize the Easter bunnies from R.M. Palmer. If I showed you a picture of one, they are in every store and they really rely on the holidays to get them through, Easter being their biggest, largest revenue producer. So the name may not be familiar, but the chocolate is. And what are they famous for? It's the hollow bunny. They say the hollow bunny is easier to eat and therefore a better bunny. I don't know. I like a solid bunny. I guess hollow is easier to eat, but then it cracks and crumbles and there's less chocolate overall. But congrats if B, R.M. Palmer was your guess. Here's the question that I'll leave you with and have the answer for early next week. What was the Easter bunny traditionally said to leave for children in German folklore? Do you think it was A, chocolate eggs, B, colored eggs, C, candy baskets, or D, golden coins? What was the Easter bunny traditionally said to leave for children in German folklore? You can let me know your guess. That's at aroundtheozarks.com. Thank you so much for listening this morning and all week long here at Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather. Also, thanks to our sponsors, John's Heating and Air, Command Family Medicine, and Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet. I sure appreciate you listening. Have a fantastic weekend, and I will catch you again first thing Monday morning.